the love that never ended. A long time ago, in the peaceful Igbo village of Nkwo-Uno, there lived a young man named Obinna, son of Okafo. Obinna was strong, wise, and humble. He worked hard on his father's farm and never spoke rudely to anyone. His calm spirit made both elder and age mates respect him. In that distant village lived a beautiful maiden named Chidinma, daughter of Uzamaka. Her beauty was not loud, yet she carried grace in every step. She was kind, hardworking, and full of laughter. Wherever she passes through the market, people smiled without knowing why. One sunny afternoon during a New Year festival, when drum echoed and dancers swirled in colorful wrappers, Obinna saw Chidinma. From a first time, their eyes met from across the crowd, and sometimes within both of them stirred a pull stronger than words. That night, they both dreamed of the same river flowing separately and then joined to become one. The next morning, Obinna went to the village priest. The old man listened and said, "The girls have joined your spirit with another. Guard that bond with truth and peace." Not long after, Obinna and his kinsmen visited Chidinma's family, taking palm wine, kola nut, and yam. Their traditional marriage was full of joy, songs, and blessings. When the ceremony ended, under the lights of the full moon, Obinna and Chidinma held their hands and made this vow: "From today, we will live together, work together, eat together, and when our time comes, we will even die together." From that day, harmony ruled their home like sunlight after rain. No quarrel, no harsh words, only peace, joy, and understanding. The villagers used to say, Obinna and Chidinma are not just husband and wife. They are one heart beating in two bodies. Over the years, they were blessed with 4 children, 3 sons and 1 daughter: Chukwudi, Ebuka, Somto, and Adeze. The love of their parents became the lamp that guided their childhood. How the children found their path: Chukwudi, the eldest, showed wisdom from a young age. He loved reading. The few books that missionary had brought to the village years back, he would teach other children what he meant, drawing letters on the sand and telling stories that carried lessons. The elders often said this boy was born to teach. Ebuka, full of energy, followed traders to the market every week. He enjoyed watching how goods were bought and sold. Over time, he started helping to measure grains to customers, learning the ways of trade. His honesty made people trust him quickly. Somto was quiet and gentle from childhood. He helped others with herbs and assisted the old healer in mixing medicines. He hated to see anyone sick, always bringing herbs or water to those in need. The healer once told Obinna, "This boy's hands are blessed for healing." Adeze, the youngest and only girl, loved her mother's craft. She learned to weave baskets and quickly improved on her own, making beautiful patterns that draw attention at the market. She started teaching her friends, helping them earn money. Even as a child, she had the heart of a leader and helper. The parents' guidance when Obinna saw that his children were already finding their paths. He gathered them under the Udala tree that standing beside his house, his home. One evening, the full moon hung full above them as the cricket sang. He looked gently at each of them and said, "My children, anything you do with honesty and love will bless you and those around you. Work hard, but never forget the people who helped you climbed." Turning to his son, he added, "Chukode, you are meant to guide others. A good teacher shows the path but allows the student to walk it through." Ebuka, trade with truth. Money without honor is shadows without body. Somto, heal with compassion. Treat every patient as they were your brother or sister. Chidinma smiled at Adeze and said, softly, "My dear, your skill bring beauty and support to others. A woman's true strength is in her kindness and wisdom. Use your hands to lift others. The children greatness, their parents and words sank deeply into their hearts. Each child followed their coming with purpose. Chukwudi became a teacher. He left for a nearby town to gain more knowledge, then returned to build the Obinna Foundation for learning, named after his father. His school gave poor village children a free chance to learn, and many later became great people. Ebuka became a respected trader. He traveled to far away towns like Onitsha and Nsukka, buying goods to sell in Nkwo-Uno. Every time he made profit, he invested it in a village, building storage houses and helping young men start their own trade. Some trained as a doctor in the city. When he came home, he built a clinic near their compound. People came from far and near to see him. No one ever left his care without help. Adeze married her childhood friend. Together, they started a workshop where they wove clothes and processed palm oil. She created jobs for many women and support widows who needed a way to survive. But before all that, they built a very good-looking house for their family. As a family house, legacy of love. Years passed, and the family prospered. Obinna and Chidinma home was full of laughter and unity. When their children began to marry, they reminded them marriage is a journey of patience and understanding. Build it with respect and it will stand strong. Their children's wedding became the talk of the village. Music, wine, and dancing filled the air. The elders blessed the families, saying, "May your house be as peaceful as Obinna and Chidinma's." As the couple grew older, their love only deepened. Every sunset found them side by side under the Udala tree, watching their grandchildren play. Obinna would often say, "Love is like fire. If you feed it with care, it will keep you warm forever." One harmattan night, the air quiet and cold, Chidinma's strength began to fade. She looked at Obinna and murmured, "My love, the ancient call is near." Obinna held her hand, whispered, "In every we did, you were my strength." "And you," she replied, smiling something, "you are my heart." Before dawn, their souls went peacefully together, as they had promised. When the villagers found them sitting there side by side with smiling faces still on their faces, they wept and rejoiced at the same time. The elders said, "The gods have honored their vow. They lived together and they have died together." They were buried beneath the Odala tree, where they had thought, laughed, and loved. Every year, that tree still bears fruit, sweeter than any other in the land. And so, when the moon shines and the drum began to beat, elders gathered the children and says, listening well to the story of Obinna and Chidinma, the couple who love never broken, never shocked, and never died. Their children built schools, heard the sick, trade with honesty, and wove clothes that clothed the village. Their love still lives not in their bodies, but in the blessings they left behind.